All right, all good.
Gordon?
Yeah.
All right, shalom, my brothers. It's going to be another quick lunchtime epistle.
Yeah.
Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to the Lord. His name is
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Gagadash.
Double honor to the apostle elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Today's date is Monday, April 12th, 2021, the year hastening the return of our Lord. And as we're hastening the return of our Lord, we see things kicking up in the Middle East, man. The brother got an article if you want to read it.
Yeah, might as well. Since here we go. And through Spirit, it's breaking news, man. Because through Spirit, it can come show you how things are picking up real fast, man. Especially on the weekends now. So it's a blackout hits Iran nuclear site in what appears to be an Israeli sabotage. All right, the power failure was described by Iran as nuclear terrorism as talks were underway in Vienna to restore the 2015 nuclear deal. So like we've been saying, and like Benjamin, not a Jew, already pretty much pledged to do is to what they said that no matter what happens, no matter what America does with Iran, Israel is still going to go at it by themselves. They're still going to go again against Iran, to deter them from getting a nuclear deal. Because they in their mind, they're pretty much in the spirit, of Esau, of Amalek. They're pretty much saying, hey man, there are no negotiations, man.
Yeah.
Hell no, we're not going to make no nuclear deal. We're not going to make no Hey, we're just going to straight up just go ahead and destroy you, man. Says a power failure that appeared to have been caused by a deliberately planned explosion struck Iran's Natanz uranium enrichment site on Sunday. It's some 007 shit, man. You can only imagine how this would be like a movie, how the hell they managed to fucking plant this.
Yeah.
Right?
Says, it's basically sabotage, man.
Yeah, some fucking Metal Gear Solid shit, The enrichment site on Sunday in what Iranian officials called an act of sabotage that suggested to have been carried out by Israel. The blackout injected new uncertainty into diplomatic efforts that began last week to salvage the 2015 nuclear deal, repudiated by the Trump administration. Iran did not say precisely what had caused the blackout at the heavily fortified site, which had been the target of previous sabotage, and Israel publicly declined to confirm or deny any responsibility. All right, but again, through the spirit, like saying the world, man, silence consent. Says, yep. Says, but American and Israeli intelligence officials said there had been an Israeli role. All right. Two intelligence officials briefed on the damage said it had been caused by a large explosion that completely destroyed the independent and heavily protected internal power system that supplies the underground centrifuges. Yeah, centrifuges that enrich uranium. Yep.
So they basically blew up a little. They basically blew up. So you got to like your brothers. I'm just hearing about this for the first time right now too.
Yeah.
So they basically blew. They basically blew up the power supply, supplying power to the nuclear facility, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously a sabotage. How the fuck can power, just blow up by itself, right?
Yeah. It's super fortified and everything, especially at these times when tensions are high, right? And they're playing battleships right now in the Middle East, Yeah, I mean. Technically what's going on right now, they're pretty much duking it out now. So it's no longer really that whole Hezbollah versus some mercenary group over there in Syria, all right? And then now straight up one-on-one,
Yeah.
The Iranians and the Israelis, man. And pretty soon, as the scripture going to say, might as well just bring it out, right?
Jeremiah 49:20.
Yeah. We get it.
Yeah, Israel versus Iran. Then ultimately America's gonna have to back Israel up, and then Russia and Syria, they're gonna back Iran up.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna go down.
It says Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom, and his purpose that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And that's what we see right now, man. Everybody else wants peace. The whole world wants peace. Everybody's technically at peace. No one's really except the whole Russian-Ukraine thing. Hey, but again, hey, come show you there's no peace no more, man. But everybody else is kind of laid back, falling back, and it's really what the whole war is really taking place in the Middle East right now, man. And pretty soon it's going to be taking place in all three fronts, man. Especially South America, probably four fronts. It says surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them, man. All right, so again, Israel, technically it's a small country, but yet again, it's going to be the one straw that's going to break the camel's back. It's going to make all these other nations literally just go at it against each other, man. Con. When we go back to the article, Jake got scripture. Yeah. Yeah. It says, keep going. It says the officials who spoke on the conditions of an atomic committee to describe and classify Israeli operation said that the explosion had dealt a severe blow to Iran's ability to enrich uranium, and that it could take at least 9 months to restore Natan's production. 9 months.
Damn. Production. They're trying to hinder them from building up their arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, but hey, I'm sure you may say they knows, but he has by a short time. That's you know.
12.
Yeah, because yeah, I might as well bring it out. Yeah, because these things are what? These are acts of desperation, man. You know? It's Revelation 12:12. But therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, all the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. So the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because you know that he has but a short time, man.
That he has but a short time. That's why these Americans are doing moves like that, man.
Yeah.
Blowing up power supplies and nuclear facilities.
Yeah. Hey, and through the spirit, that's again the carnal target. How much more gets the spiritual target? Us, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it comes to show he's waging war in all fronts, man, in the spirit realm and the physical realm. You know, just think about it, man. You can't even have a nuclear plant without fucking some rats going over it and fucking destroying it, man. You know, basically, in other words, you can't have anything in this world. You know?
Hey, you know that one scripture in Job where it says you shall be on all sides?
It should be, Jake want to get it or something, or Jake something else? Okay. I guess I'll keep reading. It says, said that the explosion had dealt a severe blow to Iran's ability to enrich uranium, and that it could take at least 9 months to restore Natan's production. If so, Iran's leverage in the new talks sought by the Biden administration to restore the nuclear agreement could be significantly compromised. Oh, here we go. So if so, Iran's leverage in new talks out by Biden's administration to restore the nuclear agreement could be significantly compromised. Hey, so they're trying to mess up the deal, man. You know, in other words, it's like that's some mafia shit. It's like we're gonna sacrifice these many nuclear plants. Like what nuclear plants? Like oh shit, what nuclear plants? Nigga, what you talking about?
Yeah, I found it with Job 18:11.
Gotcha. Thought about it.
Yeah, like remember how the brothers were bringing out on Pelham Market last week. It was like Esau is basically fucking like Debo and shit. Man.
Yeah.
Like, and people asking, basically, you remember how when Debo took that nigga Smokey's chain and shit?
Yeah.
Where he took that nigga's chain and then he asked, hey man, you took my chain, man, basically, and then Debo was like, what chain?
What chain, nigga? Yeah, it's the thing with Esau right now, man. You know? Hey, same thing with, he's playing battleships right now with fucking Iran, man. I mean, with Iran, you know? Fucking literally, they're going at it right now, sinking each other's battleship indirectly, of course. It's like some stealth shit, you know? Yeah. Like it'd be in the middle of like anywhere really in the sea. Next thing you know, boom, nigga. Yeah. And that's it, you know? Of course, it's that submarine shit, isn't it? Or that mine shit, you know?
Yeah, it's that submarine shit.
Yeah.
The submarines be down. They be down in the water for a while too, though.
Yep. It says Job 18:11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
That's why they do moves like this.
Man. Yep.
Blowing up power plants, nuclear facilities. I believe you remember it was last year. They blew up that dock in Lebanon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit looked like a nuclear bomb, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Boom. Yep. Oh, especially that, because again, that's why it hit the up and coming nations. Brazil was coming up, and that's one of the worst places that got hit by the pandemic. South Africa, yet again, South Africa was coming up and up. So Esau came in to hinder everything, because he knows he has but a short time. Because on all sides, he's being surrounded, whether it be the heathen nations or just Israel, period. Yep. It says, terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
Yeah, so they're afraid. Basically, they're afraid. They can't let Iran build up their nuclear arsenal because because Esau knows what's gonna happen when they do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
After we say I'm strong.
Oh yeah, yep.
You already got China talking shit about America.
Yeah, again, let the weak say I'm strong.
Yep. Jake, you want to get that?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, that's a Joel, right?
Well, it's third or something.
Yeah, let me just finish this off real quick. Say 12. His strength shall be his hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of his death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the King of Terrors.
The King of Terrors, Yahushua, man.
Yeah, yep.
You know? Ultimately, Yahushua is making, Yahushua is, you know, is mustering the battle, man. Yahushua is putting the spirit in Esau to make moves like this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because World War III is what Yahushua wants to happen. You know? It says in Revelation, the second war was past, the third war coming quickly. And yeah, the third war is coming quickly, man. You know, there's already war games going on in the Middle East, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In the waters, you know, Israel and Iran, they're sinking each other's ships.
Yeah, they're playing battleships already.
You suck my battleship.
Bye, nigga. Yeah. I'm sure it's the whole fucking game of these elites too. Think about it. I mean, think about the soldiers too. Like, holy shit, that sucks. You're in a ship and next thing you know, bah! Oh shit.
Yeah, man,
That's fucked.
that's why the soldiers will come back to PTSD and shit.
True, man.
And this time, the soldiers ain't gonna be coming back
Oh, yeah.
from the campaign.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright, Joel.
Oh, yeah,
Joel 3 and 9.
Oh,
3 and what?
oh, you said 39?
Yeah, just proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men draw near, let them come up.
And that's why, you know, Iran's focused on, you know, building up the nuclear arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because the Most High is making them do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It goes on into it in the next verse too.
And as that nation goes up, other nations are going to go up too.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, if let's say Iran gets the power, then well, guess what? Then they're going to be able to protect other little nations who are going to be their tributary now. So now that nation's going to become even stronger, basically. Because all these nations are waxing strong, basically, as the scripture's saying.
And there's small countries out there in the Middle East, you know.
Oh,
small
yeah.
Countries out there.
Yeah, but yet they got like abundant resources and stuff.
Yeah.
And their people are in order, so you know.
Yeah, like you know the stuff like lithium, right?
Yeah.
Something that's in your iPhones and shit. They get it from out there. Afghanistan, I think, you know, because it's abundant in that material.
Con. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Like even little places like what is it?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Hey, probably even
I'm
so.
just giving an example of a small country that's out there.
Yeah, I forgot what's the top of Saudi Arabia, but it's like a small little country, but yet through the spirit, it's abundant because there's a lot of gold, oil and metals and whatnot.
Especially that oil.
Yep. So
That oil.
oil. Says here we go. Says proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of the war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. You know. Yeah.
You know, the nation do that. They're building up their arsenal. Esau hates it. That's why he's doing shit like blowing up the fucking facilities and shit.
Yep.
James Bond shit, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, pretty much. Hey,
I remember GoldenEye, you know, it was a movie, but it was also a video game from the Nintendo 64. The second level was called a facility, right? You had to go in there and basically blow up the fucking, you had to basically throw some mines in there and blow it up, man.
Yeah.
That's what Esau probably did, man. Had a fucking, so many agents just go in there, you know, plant some mines or something, press a button as soon as they get away, or could have been a drone strike, who knows, man.
I know that, hey, man, you start watching it in Daniel, right? Yeah.
I know one thing, too, that, you know, since, you know, nuclear facility don't have no power going into it, they can't produce. They can't manufacture.
Well, like the scripture say, hey, like the article said, they pretty much backtracked in 9 months.
Yeah, 9 months, man.
And took a chip out of their table. Out of their betting table.
And you know Iran's pissed off about that, man.
Oh yeah, you know, it's like, hey, through spirit, I mean, you know, it's like when you lose something that you can be replaced.
Still, you get pissed the fuck off.
It's like, say you drop your phone or some shit, or you lose your phone. It's like, yeah, you can replace it, but at the same time, it's like, man, but still, now you have to fucking spend money on it.
Yeah, about a month and a half ago, I had to fucking get a new phone, because, you know, we were bringing out the word, and, you know, you might bash my phone.
Yep.
I still got mad though, man. I was mad as hell.
What did we say? The fucking Satan, right?
Yeah, Satan, man.
Yep. So that's the same thing with Iran. I was trying to get la bomba, right? Through the spirit. And what fucking they lose their fucking phone. Now they're like, fuck, now they go get a fucking phone, and now instead of this day fucking, you know, forwarding the research, now I gotta go get a fucking new phone and waste money.
Now I gotta wait 9 months and shit, right?
Yep. Would be equivalent, you know.
there's gotta be some retaliation that's gonna come.
That's exactly what they said. They said, you know, through Spirit. Let me see if it did say it. Let's see.
So I can just only imagine. That shit gonna piss me off when I'm like, you know, working on something and they fucking, and like all of a sudden the power goes out, and you know you gotta repair the transformer and shit.
Yep.
I'll be mad as hell, man. I'm gonna want to do something about it, man. And that's how Iran is feeling. And this happened what, yesterday?
Yep. Technically, I don't know how it fits because it takes you know, a time difference and shit.
Yeah, something happens every time. Every weekend, there's something happening, man. Like you said, bro.
Yeah, everything, man. Man, let's see if I can get it because it says, yeah, sabotage and infiltration. Yeah, you already know.
Infiltrated to sabotage. Real James Bond.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Yeah, through Spirit. I'm trying to find it, but yeah, I just want to say. But yeah, pretty much the minister said already that well, let me see if I can find it real quick. He says oh, sorry. Can I ask? All right, so lucky brothers, here we go. It says Iran vows retaliation as they blame Israel for nuclear terrorism. Iran's foreign ministry says sabotage of Natanz nuclear site is an Israeli act that Tehran would avenge. As Israeli media reports, citing under unnamed intelligence agency that Tel Aviv is behind cyber attack that caused a blackout.
Yeah. Tel Aviv, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
yep.
Man, the least of the flock.
Yep. So hey, there it is, man. You know, pretty much already. Hey, so in other words, they're playing the game, man. You know, in other words, now the ball's in Iran's court. So now we'll see what they do now through the Spirit.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
It's real interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful too, because you know, here this summer's about to come up. Everybody's expecting everything's gonna come back to normal. You know, but get ready for gas and everything else to go up. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's guaranteed right there.
Yep, because of this whole fight.